Assalamu alaikum. My name is Muhammad Shavez, and today I will be presenting my FIP. This is basically a demo video of my FIP, which is named as DSAverse. This is basically an intelligent gamified tutoring system that helps students to visualize data structures, which are otherwise very abstract and difficult to understand without proper visualization. And even if you get the concept, you get stuck in understanding the syntax. So me also being a student and going through the pains that you have to endure to learn data structures, uh, I designed the system and specifically the games along with my group partner. So this is basically right now my FIP is not deployed. It is working as a local host, as you can see. Let me just reload it. It is on localhost, and just to make sure that the code, let me show you the code. This is basically the complete code directory, and you can see the webpack is compiled here. And basically this is actually a MERN stack application, but not with the uh, not with MongoDB. The database here is opened in this tab. We are using a Firebase here, Firebase console. To be specific, I'm using real-time database, Firebase real-time database. All the information is stored here regarding the users, regarding the gameplays, uh, and rest of the FIP, rest of my FIP is made using React, basically React with backend in Node. For the 2D games that I mentioned earlier, we are using the CarPlay JavaScript library. It is not a specific game engine, but it is a JavaScript library. So let me just walk you through. I will log in with an already registered user so that I can better walk you through the platform. Uh, Google authentication is also supported. Let me first log in with an different email. Like, let me, this is an already registered user. You can sign up, but just to save time, I am logging in with this user. So as you can see, we have logged in. This is my home page, and here you can start your journey using data. Like, if you press continue here, you, the first thing on my platform is to take a quiz. A quiz is generally an assessment of your already known knowledge of databases. Database. Sorry, I'm saying database. Your DSA knowledge basically. So just to get your prior knowledge to be known, your level where you stand at, and then personalizing the path according to the user. I mean, like, some students might be beginners, some students might be at a more advanced or intermediate level, so we need to differentiate between them, na? So that is why we take quizzes to personalize the path according to you. So the games are then logged and unlocked according to this personalized path. So this is basically a recommendation algorithm, you can say like that, or prediction. uh, this is the home page. We are covering different topics in databases. This is a beta version, so right now we have 30 plus games in our platform. We cover linked list, we cover stack, we cover queue, we cover trees, we cover graphs. Sorting and searching are also there, but we have they are not included right now because the main topics we focus on are linked list, stacks, queues, trees, and graphs, right? So here, if we come, you can see our learning plan in our achievement tab. In our achievement tab, you can see the current achievements of the students, like the number of coins earned, the badges. If you complete linked lists along with the linked list games, and also you have, if you have completed the final assessment, which are actually coding tasks, just like you take on lead code, which are verified against test cases, you can then earn these badges. uh, let me see. The These are the current three badges for this user. So now let me just show you the initial assessment first of all, what a new user would take, just to give you a demo. So here is my assessment right here. You can see I loaded my assessment. So this is uh, for your information, this is this is not static, or this is not being fetched from somewhere. These generate at runtime and these are random. These problems include both easy, medium, and hard problems. Uh, so it depends. Like just to show you, these are a total of 15 questions. Uh, Let me just go through. Like I'm not solving this, just to show you that after completing the assessment, what you guys can see. Just I'll go through without caring about the correct answers. Let me just quickly do this. I'll just complete this and you'll see the results at the end. These include, like you can see, hard questions are there coming. I saw 13 out of, like, just one problem is left. Let me just quickly do this. Once you complete the assessment, your path will be personalized and you will see this. Like, look at this. This is the total score. You solved 8 correctly out of 15. The dynamic topics or diverse topics covered in this quiz were 7, and these three areas were flagged. Like in stacks questions, you did not solve even a single one correctly. Same is the case with arrays, same is the case with trays. This is a visual representation. You can see right here. Now we can continue to the learning path. Just to show you, look at this. This is our learning path. As I told you, the user that I am currently logged in with is an already registered user and has played some of few of the games. So uh, let me do is let me log in with another user, just to show you uh, a much better view of my platform. So this is another user here. This is another user. You can see the difference in the coins. I logged in with this user due to a reason, because this user specifically is an admin, just to show you the admin panel. But first I'll show you the learning plan. This is your learning plan. In here you can see different topics and their games. In stack we have 4 games. In queues we have currently 2 games. Similarly in linked lists we have about 7-8 games. Same is the case with trees. And we have covered diverse topics, like mostly in graphs and trees, right? uh, Let me just boot up a, for example, I'll turn on this linked list game, just to show you how my games in the UI look like. So I'll start the game here. This is the basic interface. I'll just mute the music here. I muted the music here. You can see this is I've represented the linked list in the form of a boogie, a train boogie. This is a game of linked list insertion at the end, right? So and here is the twist. Whatever actions you do in the game mechanics will be reflected as uh, these specific code line would be highlighted here, just to reinforce the syntax, and just to I mean not only you visualize the concept, but also the specific code lines that tell you. These are basically pseudo code lines. So let me just enter a number. For example, I'll say number 3. Look, this is new node is initialized. Now we can use the arrow keys and put the boogie in front. Now, to since we have to attach the boogie at the end, we have so we will use the space bar to move this. A child will appear now. You can see code lines are highlighting. In this way, this is the main idea of our project. Similarly, now I'll enter another boogie. I'll go through these. Another chain will appear. You can see that code specific code lines are being highlighted. You can see we are currently traversing. That's why these two lines are uh, highlighted. We've completed this. So the games are in these type of format. Now what we can do is when we press enter, we see game completion card that you'll see in here is the game completion card. There is a bit of delay in showing the earn now and the total balance because these are being fetched at runtime uh, from this Firebase database, which is based on the cloud. That is why it takes a bit of time, right? So I'll just continue through the learning path just to show you. So these my games are in this format. I've covered various topics in trees as well. You can see AVL, you can see BST. Now just to show you, uh, let me show you one thing. After completing all the games, you can get topic specific feedback. Like all whatever mistakes you do in these games are actually stored in the backend, are stored in the Firebase database. Like here in the field of user gameplay, these are different user IDs, and these are the games played. And for example, I've opened graph level 2. These are the mistakes. Like these are being noted in database in a real time. And once you open topic specific feedback, like look at this, we have all the games here you've played in the tree topic and the errors you have done. These are the errors. It is showing you the number of coins you've earned over the time, and here is what you get feedback of what you can improve according to the your mistakes. So this is dynamic, completely dynamic, depends on the mistakes you do. We are using Gemini, we are using LLMs for this purpose mainly. Now going back, after completing all the games, you have to take final assessments. These are basically coding challenges. You can open, I am opening this. Look, this user has already implement like completed some of the challenges. Uh, each For example, trees has three problems, graphs has have three problems. In this way, this is like this challenge has already been completed. Let me just open it for you so you guys can see this has been completed. This is a Monaco editor, and look, it has fetched this code what you had submitted from the database. So these things are being, even if your code is unsuccessful, it does not pass all the test cases. Here you can run the test cases. Since this has already been submitted, so there is no reason in running the code. But this does validate these. This is the description of the problem. You can see like the expected input and the output. You were given an empty function here. You will provide the solution here, and it will cross check with the test cases. And if it successfully passes all the test cases, then the problem is completed successfully, as you can see. And these are all archived in the database. So whenever you come back and a problem is in progress, you can start from where you left. uh, these test cases are not static. You can add more test cases. I'll show you this feature in the admin panel. After completing the assessment, this is basically like a mini lead code version. So this code actually executes in a sandboxed environment, in a Docker containerized environment. So any type of malicious code cannot affect your the platform or your machine, whatever this is hosted on. So let me just show you the feedback you can get here. If this appears only when you pass all the test cases. uh, there's some issue because uh, this requires a good internet connection. My internet connection is fluctuating a bit. That is why, look, now it generated. This was the reason previously that the initial assessment was also doing problems. You are using LLMs. It also tells you about the complexity, like the optimization hints. So as I was telling you, it tells you about the optimization hints and like the code that you have submitted, right? So let me just shut it down quickly and go back to the home page to show you the remaining features. Like this is the home page. Now we also have a chatbot here which tells you about about the platform. It can help you solve basic like your basic queries you have about databases. It will not tell you detailed solutions, but it will provide you hints, and any other topic you try to ask it about, it will simply just say that it is limited to answering the questions related to DSA or related to our platform. So let me just quickly ask it that what is what is DSAverse? So look, it tells you what are, like, just to show you that how it works, what are linked lists. You can see. So this is a chatbot, and you can see your achievements as I showed you previously. Here you can see the achievements. So this is a different user. This specific user has earned more coins than the previous one I showed you. You can also see here in the authentication that these emails are actually registered. The one I logged in previously was with this one. The current user that I'm using is this email. As I told you, this is Google authentication is also supported, so it is an option if you want to log in with that. This is my platform. It includes about 30 games. I've showed you only a single one due to the time constraints, and I've tried covering most of the features. Here you can see different games are present that you can play, that you can get a feedback on, that you can uh, take final assessments of. And I'll just quickly wrap up now and show you the admin panel. There is not a specific button, but this specific user ID is added into, is given admin privileges. So just let me show you. This is the admin section here. This is the admin dashboard, tells you about the number of users currently working in the platform and the total number of coins, the total number of the games. Like these are overall metrics, right? And it shows you who any if there is any user who has registered and is new on the platform and is not taken the initial assessment that I showed you previously. It will like flag here, but there is no current user. All of them have completed the assessments, and these are like overall metrics for all of the students. uh, this is the leaderboard. This is currently the admin Gmail, and like the admin email, and it is number one on the leaderboard due to the highest number of coins. Number two is this guy, and number three is this guy. This is actually my official account email that I use. This is Google Auth. So this is basically a leaderboard. The test cases I told you were not static. They can be added. These test cases in the final assessment tabs can be increased by the admin here. Like these, for example, in the linked list topic, in the game of finding the middle node, we have these six uh, test cases that you need to pass to be able to successfully complete that final assessment task respectively. You can change it here as well, like for example in tree I have validated BST. There are different ones. uh, you can add or remove, you can export and import. So this is basically a very this was a walkthrough of my platform. I hope you guys liked it. I'll keep you guys updated.